Making healthy breakfast for your baby is now just as easy as eating it.
Dina Cupfer outside taking a cooking class and whipping up something special this morning. Hey, mamas.
Hey, Mama. Yes, good morning to all of you. And okay, so you all know our dear friend Kayla. She is the queen of sweet treats here in the Sacramento area with the two Creamies shops, one in the downtown corridor and one also over at the Fountains in Roseville. But she's also a mama.
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Yes.
A busy mama at that.
Very, very busy.
Yes, and when I saw her post something on Instagram, it was actually a 3-ingredient recipe for her baby. I was like, okay, girl, I'm in the middle of transitioning from milk to solids. I need your help. So we've got an ingredient list for you today that is only of 3 things. And what are you going to be making for us, Kayla?
I'm going to be making banana pancakes, and they're super healthy for baby, but because the bananas are so sweet, it's just like sweetness in there, and we don't have to have any added sugar, and it's just healthy for baby.
Yes,
so.
and we're showing your little reel that you put on Instagram now. And this is actually how I discovered this recipe for myself. And then I told Kayla, okay, you've been signed up to do these segments with me, and we're calling it Baby Making Food. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with what you need just as the ingredient list.
Yeah, so we have our really ripe bananas, and then 1 egg, and then oats.
Easy,
Yeah.
so easy.
Literally, and then a pinch of salt, because I like the salt will bring out the sweetness in it. So I like to add that if I'm eating them as well. So you don't technically need to add it for baby, but you know, if we're gonna share, I'm like, oh, you can have a little salty sweet in there. So
She also has a baking background, so like she knows what's good. She knows, like me, I probably wouldn't notice the difference, but she knows what's good. Okay, so how do we get started?
So we're just gonna take one of these really ripe bananas. That way they're easy to mash up, and they're a lot sweeter when they're, you know, nice and ripe. So we're gonna take that in there, and then we're just gonna mash it with a fork. No need for like a big blender or anything. And then Everly loves to watch me mash it because I'm making like weird noise. I'm like, oh, it's like, you know, hard to mash, you know, getting in there, and then she's just cracking up.
No one told me a prereq for having a baby is all the random noises that come out of your body.
Yes.
Yeah. And how old is Everly now?
She's 14 months. Yeah.
Okay, so soon she'll be making these with you, I'm sure.
Literally, yes. She already like watching me the whole time, you know, explaining, okay, this is banana goes in here, and she's starting to say, oh, banana, you know, and she's like, you know, and she gets so excited, you know, watching me make it. So we just have our nice ripe banana in there, and then we're just gonna add our egg.
Okay.
And then get that nice and mixed in there.
And this is, what's really great is, you know, we don't have a lot of time, and so it's really easy sometimes to just say, just go to the store and get the baby food in a jar because it's just easier. But this is something that is so simple, and you probably have the ingredients already in your house, so you don't have to go fishing for things.
Yeah, and then that's when I'm gonna add just maybe a little pinch of salt if I want to. And then we're gonna add our oats, and it's just 1 banana, 1 egg, and then just a 1/4 cup of oats. So not too much, and then if you want, you know, more, you can add more, however oaty you want it, I guess.
Yeah.
And then you're just gonna make sure it's nice and mixed up. Sometimes I do like to leave a little bit of chunks. They're yummy.
Yeah.
I mean, why not?
Just banana.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna take like my measuring cup that I used for the oats, and then just measure out just 1 little scoop, and then put it right in the pan. But I would normally like butter the pan, but we don't have it hot right now, so there's no, it wouldn't melt like usual. But just like a light little butter so they don't burn. And then I usually put like 2 pancakes, like just right in there, side by side.
How long would you have them cook before you flip?
I would say like 2